Have you ever noticed that the hardest part of changing your life is simply starting? Not because you don't know what to do, not because you aren't capable, but because starting feels uncomfortable. Growth always feels uncomfortable. But here is the truth. Your future self is built by the small choices you make today. Every habit, every decision, every moment when you choose discipline instead of excuses. No one talks about how quiet progress really is. It doesn't always feel exciting. It doesn't always feel motivating. Sometimes it feels repetitive. Sometimes it feels slow. Sometimes it feels like nothing is happening at all. But something is happening. Every single day you show up, you are proving to yourself that you are capable of becoming more. Motivation is not something you wait for. Motivation is something you create. You create motivation by taking action, not the other way around. You will never feel ready. You will never feel perfectly confident. You will never feel completely fearless. Confidence is built after you start. Think about the person you want to become. What habits do they have? How do they spend their mornings? How do they speak to themselves? How do they handle challenges? How do they treat their goals? That version of you already exists. You just have to act like them today. Success does not come from one big moment. It comes from hundreds of small decisions. Choosing to wake up earlier. Choosing to keep going when something feels difficult. Choosing to believe in yourself even when you feel uncertain. Your life changes when your standards change. When you stop accepting procrastination. When you stop accepting excuses. When you stop accepting the version of yourself that keeps holding you back. You don't need perfect conditions to begin. You don't need everything figured out. You don't need approval from anyone else. You only need to start. There will be days when progress feels slow. There will be days when motivation disappears. There will be days when you question yourself. Keep going anyway, because discipline creates results that motivation never could. The people you admire did not get there because everything was easy. They got there because they kept going when things were hard. They kept going when they felt tired. They kept going when progress was invisible. They kept going when quitting would have been easier. And so can you. You are capable of more than you think. You are stronger than your doubts. You are more prepared than you feel. Everything you want requires consistency. Consistency when you feel inspired. Consistency when you feel unmotivated. Consistency when no one is watching. The smallest actions repeated every day create the biggest results over time. Your future self is watching the choices you make today. Your future self is either thanking you or wishing you had started sooner. Imagine where you could be in 6 months if you simply refused to give up. Imagine how different your confidence would feel. Imagine how much stronger your mindset would become. Imagine how proud you would be of yourself. You don't need a new year. You don't need a Monday. You don't need the perfect moment. You only need this moment. Decide who you want to become. Decide what habits align with that version of you. Decide that you are done waiting. Start before you feel ready. Start before you feel confident. Start before everything makes sense. Because action creates clarity. Every step forward builds momentum. Every small improvement builds confidence. Every day you show up builds the life you want. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be to begin. And today is a powerful day to start.